tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Yes. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. As you can tell, Big B ain't here, but it's all good because the man Jamie Talks and the kids Slick Grace, and we gonna hold it down for y'all today. So I gotta throw up the gunshot one time for the big boy Breezy. And then we got Mr. Tox. Talk to the people. Mr. Tox, how you feeling?
I'm chilling. Yes, sir. Dynamic duo tonight.
Baby. Yes. You know, we had to do it one time for the one time. We almost ain't do it, but we here. So what up, y'all? Slick here. And before we begin, we wish everybody to like, subscribe, leave a 5-star rating on all podcast platforms you digest media. And we're just going to have a good expedited podcast tonight because we old and tired.
That's a fact. It is 100% a fact.
And in true Breezy fashion, we got to start out with the check-ins on my brother. How you feeling today?
I'm chilling, just watching football. You know, that's my life nowadays. Football almost every day of the week.
Dang. Yeah, that's true. But now basketball season about to start too. So is that fantasy, children, football, sports betting?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm in
my family hates me because it's sports 365 days of the year.
Nah, it's lit. I mean, I think as a man, you need something. I think especially like in this current climate, you got to have something to just ground you to look forward to. Today somebody said like, yeah, in our lines of work, like we making decisions all day. So it's like after 5:30, I'm not liable for what I do. And I totally felt that in my heart. I was like, yeah, I come home, I give the last little bit to my kid. And then I'm like, all right, I have fallen asleep on my couch probably 4 of the last 5 nights. Like full suit on, full just dead. But I'm in a good spirit. I am a little somber about the D'Angelo news. So we opened up with Lady, one of his classic tracks. If you didn't hear, R&B neo soul legend D'Angelo passed away. And I don't know, for me, it definitely was, you know, a little touching us because it's thinking about this idea like black men not making it to 60, dog.
No, not at all. What was he, 51?
51. And
very young.
So it's just one of those things where I was like, I kept going back to that. And then, you know, you think about his dealings with mental health, you know, just feeling like he wasn't appreciated as much for his art as he was his body when he dropped How Does It Feel and like navigating that. The man only had 3 albums, but those are 3 epic albums.
Definitely. He's definitely a staple in the culture. Anytime you hear that riff, that bum, 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 you already know what's about to come.
That's a fact. And his impact was felt everywhere. And it's like that neo soul era was just fire. When you really think about like those deep R&B cuts that they don't play at these bullshit R&B parties, like it's him. You got Jill Scott, freaking Maxwell. Like you got some real heavy hitters, and they was doing their thing, and they just made it cool to be like, I guess yourself, to be original. So definitely R.I.P. to D'Angelo, man. Praying for his son. Like, that's really crazy. In the span of 6 months, you lost your father and your mother.
It's definitely tough.
We also got to send condolences to the family of Diane Keaton, who passed away as well from pneumonia. It's getting spooky out here, man.
Yeah, passing away from pneumonia is insane.
79 years old.
Yeah. Great actress. I think she was in, Monster-in-Law. Mm-hmm. She was in a few things.
The Godfather. What else? She won an Academy Award for being in Annie Hall. Something's Gotta Give. I'm trying to see. I want to do First Wives Club, Finding Dory. She's got some hits under her belt. So definitely just sending peace and condolences and love to the family of Diane Keaton. Yeah, man, health is wealth. I think you were one of my early health views because you've been on your health and wellness shit since we was like, what, 16?
Something like that.
16.
It's very important.
Yeah, man. I just, really started taking it seriously in the last couple years and then locked in for real this last year. But definitely just, fellas, go to the doctor. I know you can't test for everything, but just, eat better, get some rest. Ladies, you too. Like, get your regular checkups and just take care of yourself, man. I thought about this week. Like my pops was so hyped to make it to 60, and then like 5-6 months later, it was like he wasn't here anymore. It's just like we got to take care of ourselves, our mental, our physicals, and do what we got to do. And then even in the event that something does occur, like do everything you can to just make sure you have all the knowledge you can about your body.
That's a fact. I get that.
Yeah, and then moving forward, a little minor political slick. Like I said, it's gonna be behind the paywall because they ain't deporting me. I don't got nowhere to go. But you just know them young Republican messages. You peep those?
Seen a few, but I'm not the big political guy.
Yeah, I get it. I definitely just looked at. I was like, this is crazy. And it's like social media just so unserious. It's just like, all right, I just, if you are unaware, Politico had a nice article. Maybe we'll link it somewhere. Just see how some of the future Republican leaders, and they're like 30s, they're like the staffers. See how they are talking and interacting and idolizing certain things that are very much a red flag. Thinking about
the mayoral debates were today as well.
I just watched
that
it.
Just happened today.
Why did you get a chance to catch it?
I didn't really catch it. Once, like, I don't know, these debates, it just be people yelling at each other, nobody letting anybody talk, people just throwing suds at each other. So it's just, what's the point?
You are 100% right, and that is what it was. It was. I caught it maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes later than I was supposed to. But I came in at like when they were talking about the big ticket issues, and ironically, the person that made the most sense is the person that probably has no chance to win. Like Curtis Seawald, he has no chance of winning, but he was so authentically him, and so much so just saying like this is what we should do. It wasn't a matter of like Mamdani, who is very much far left and has these great ideas, but it's like how do you make it happen in this current structure? And then Cuomo, who's pretty much positioned himself as anti-Mamdani. So if he wants to do A, Cuomo wants to do B. But there's again, didn't seem like he had any concrete plans. See, I was just like, yo, look, I'm a red guy. This is what I think we should do. We're gonna do it this way. So I respected him standing on his sword. And he was clowning both of them evenly. So if you don't get a chance to check it out, it's going to have some clickbait, going to have some jokes. CY definitely was like, yo, Cuomo, you a loser. Like you lost to him, and now you over here trying to get a job. Okay, come on, big dog. But it was definitely worth the watch. Just in the world of education, the White House laid off pretty much the whole Department of Special Ed and Department of Education. So just if you have any kids that have any special needs or have been receiving services, just please be aware that a lot of things are going to be slowed up in that respect. Now moving on,
the government's still on a shutdown anyway.
Yeah, it's still a furlough, so it's nasty. It's real nasty outside. If you are a federal worker, you are being impacted by this. You have our love and support and sympathy because this is not the time to be missing checks. Let's keep it a bean. Now moving forward to celeb news in honor of the messy Sazone. He wants to talk about Spin the Block. Tox, you familiar with Amy Robach and TJ Holmes?
Yeah, wasn't that like they were on the news? They were on the news or something like that. And they were married.
Good Morning America newscasters were having an affair, got caught out there. Well, they engaged. So now, just know your girl, if she ever come to your job and she see a little girl kikiing with you, she gonna be like, we ain't playing that shit because Work Wives is winning.
I mean, don't let your wife block yourself don't let your girlfriend block you from your wife.
Ooh.
Or in this case, your ex-wife block you from your real wife.
Happiness knows no boundary. Play your cards right. Shit. That is crazy. And then on the other side, yo, you heard Saweetie an escort? Allegedly. Gotta throw allegedly because I ain't trying to get sued.
I believe she an escort too because there's no way she making all that money. I mean, she look good, so why not?
You seen the joint? The picture of her. Was it Robert Greene? The author Robert Greene. He had her holding up his book. Like,
the book Power.
Yeah, yo, that shit had me weak. I was like, oh, you paid for that? Bro. That advance was nice.
Yeah, definitely got bread for that. So I think she's escort because she with a soccer player right now.
He got the name tatted. Shorty, if you guys are unfamiliar, apparently her homegirl / manager pretty much said, hey, she was like, oh, you haven't paid me my money. I introduced you to this client, blah, 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 blah. Using a lot of verbiage that is consistent with prostitution, escort-esque ways, I guess you would say. And yeah, the internet was in an uproar. One thing we always said, if you got the right bag, you can be had. So we going to keep it at that. Shout out to Saweetie. You still pretty, mama. We know the stomach, in the words of Breezy, I know that stomach be rumbling, and that bank account must be rumbling too right about now because somebody about to get left. Jumping in Stephen A. Smith. You know what's funny? I heard about this, but I didn't really pay attention. He got into it with Serena's husband. He was on his Drake vibes.
Yeah, but I guess he got into it off of what he said when she performed at the Super Bowl with Kendrick. And basically, Stephen A was like, yo, why are you performing with dissing your ex? Like, why are you still worried about that? And the husband came back and was like, Stephen, you've never been married, so what can you really tell me about marriage?
Ooh, spicy.
Hey man, the white boys be ready.
It's
You
funny.
got white boys in football, white boys in basketball. Now you got the white Reddit king coming at Stephen A.
He been spicy. He was coming at Drake too. I know he having a field day now that the lawsuit is cooked.
Oh, definitely.
He's having a field day. Like, yeah, homie, he's talking crazy. But nah, Stephen A, I don't know, man. Stephen A, he be having his moments. I need him to pick a side. I get it. He's a journalist. He does his thing. I just feel like one day he says something. We like I could rock with that. Then he does something. Was like, come on, bro. The head assery got to stop. But at the same point,
he need to stick to sports.
I think that's the hardest thing in this era though, because once you good at one thing, and especially as a person of color in this climate, they gonna throw you everywhere. You know, they only give us athletes and entertainers.
This is true. This is
what I really want to talk about, because if we was ever in person, I always thought this would happen. QueenzFlip versus Marc Lamont Hill, aka Brizzy _ Poppy Sazone versus Jamie Tox. Just because I know one day.
Yo, that would definitely be me and him, bro. I don't know who's Marc and who's Flip. I think I'm Marc, but hell, that shit was funny. That had me dying.
I haven't sat down and watched a full JBP in a minute, but I went back and was watching that. When Marc said, yo, he said, you say tricky words. He said, I say simple words that are tricky to you. I was like, that's the illest way to call a nigga stupid I ever heard in my life.
He always calling Flip stupid, though. Like, Marc always saying something slick, and Budden likes that messiness, so he keeps it going. Because they always talking about Flip about to get fired, Flip not getting paid, and Flip just, not for a lack of words, he's stupid, so he just feeds into it.
Bro, that it escalated quick. He said, don't be on that. Don't call me no sucker. I said, you do sucker shit. I was like, oh man, it sounded like we was in the barbershop. It felt like the barbershop in 2010. That's what it felt like watching and listening.
That's a fact.
I was like, oh, they gonna really scrap. He said, meet me outside. Then Joe was like, no, we not doing this outside. Take it to a project. I was like, how you gonna hype it but not tell them where they can and can't get busy? Come on, brother. Come on.
He came back and was like, I would have fired y'all if y'all would have fought, but I like the messy shit, so I just kept y'all.
I respect it.
Joe messy. He a messy nigga.
Of course, he know he gonna get ratings, and especially I think a lot of what I appreciated about it. I think the fact that they had that argument, but also like you saw a difference. Like we know Flip, he ready to fight. We seen the Labor Day video, he got to the fight. Like, but the fact he was trying to articulate his point, like, yo, I don't like how you do certain things. Like to be working with somebody, you should be comfortable saying what you got to say. And Marc showed that side. Like he threw out all the media credentials. He went back to the yard. It's like this is what we finna do. And then he
really not a Marc Lamont Hill fan though.
Really? Let me tell. We got a couple minutes.
Nah.
Let me tell why.
I just think like he tries to stand on his intellect so much, but then want to get gritty, but then want to run away from it. Like, I understand you don't have to pick a side. Just feel like chill, bro. Like he only picks on Flip.
That's fair. He don't say nothing to Imani or Ice and everything. Ice be chilling. Ice don't really be caring. Imani get a Ice and yeah. What's the other Ish? Yeah.
Ish. Yeah, Ice and Ish be chilling, but it's like you picking on the person that you know you could handle light work. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna fight Ish. You're not gonna fight Ice. You're not gonna fight Imani. So you just like Flip not that intelligent. I'm gonna just dumb him down. And if you really want to fight, I'll go fist the cuffs with him. Cause he's fat and he's short.
The part that had me weak, they was like, yo, Mona, you from Philly. Why you over there talking about you scared?
That's a fact. She was like, I'm scared. I'm like, yo, Mona, what?
Like,
Mona ugly too.
She just light skinned.
I'm doing too much.
She just light skinned.
She white skinned.
She look
like a ugly white girl.
Back in the day, that's what you called an exotic.
Yeah, bro. I fuck with her though. That's a nice addition to this show.
Her own pod is fine. Like I've listened to clips and seen pictures of her pod. Her pod is dope. So it's just like her personality and the way she delivers is cool. And sometimes you need to switch it up. I do want to know if they ever gonna talk about what really happened with M4 though. Cause come on.
Yeah, they definitely need to say something like,
Joe
no,
just
they
be
not. They
Joe
just go,
Joe just get people out the paint and then move them like nothing happened, and then put on Patreon
yeah.
one day randomly. Oh, this is what happened because she ain't even said nothing. She just started her own joint, right?
Yeah, it's probably a money issue or the fact that they kept belittling her. That's why he had to get another female on. He couldn't just replace her with a man
Mm-hmm.
to show that look. I'm not I'm not this misogynistic guy trying to belittle the woman.
Or had to get
No,
ahead of it.
yes, you are, sir.
Yeah, I'm about to say we've known of Joe for the last 20 years, more than 20 years. Shit, damn. All right, Victoria's Secret runway show. I'm assuming this is for you because
That shit was fire.
yeah.
They had it in the city, like a little pop up in the city near my place of employment, which was fire. It was a lot of lovely pieces out there. Not talking about the garments, but it looked good. And Angel was up there.
I heard
She
Sony
looked great.
Sony Lee.
She Yeah, she doing all her side quests. So I'm happy for her. She getting a bag.
I'm just happy, like game wise, she got it together. She started putting up good stats, and then also too, like you said, the side quest. She's like, I'm getting my bags. Everybody that's not able to navigate and get a bag out here, that's why they WNBA. They like, yo, get this bread, which is fair. Get paid your worth, but like, there's ways to make money out here. Like the stud buzz, I would have had the YouTube series going crazy. The Twitch live stream would have been up forever.
I think they're gonna get something together eventually. They're too funny.
Yeah, that's a
They're too
fact.
funny.
And then thinking about like the beef with the commissioner now, like all right, y'all brought the right eyes to the context of the conversation. So we're gonna see how that works out for them. I'm wishing them the best. I might have to watch the rerun. I know on Twitter they was like, oh, they added mad flavor because the Fenty show, and there was a whole discourse. I ain't dive too deep, but I know Breezy gonna want to talk about this because this was probably his kind of show. Oh damn! Like
Fact.
you losing some fantasy points. Relax, bro. You already up 15. Relax, chill. We're not even talking about how we playing each other right now. We going let that breathe. Ah man. I'm gonna save Timbaland and Mobb Deep for Breezy, even though Timbaland is really going in with this. What's it called? With this AI
With
artist.
the AI stuff, I don't even know too much about it to be honest. Timbaland, like, come on, Tim. I don't want to destroy what I know him for.
It's all about the bag. We can talk about verses real quick because they bringing verses back. Do you think verses there is still a place for verses in this era?
Nah, I don't think it's the media is too quick nowadays with TikTok, YouTube, that nobody really has time to pay attention the way we did during the pandemic.
That's fair. That's fair. I feel like if you're gonna do a versus, you should just do it regionally. You should do like this artist versus this artist in this city. So you make it a concert, and then again you could do like the live stream of whatever. But just like you're really aiming it towards that live audience. You're not aiming it towards people at home because now the experience isn't the same. Because you got to be able to, like you said, we're not sitting still. We're not stuck in the house for a whole 4 months. It's like this is our escape.
And they tainted it because they try to monetize it too much and they sold it to the wrong people and then they got it back. So it's kind of tainted for what it originally was. Should have just kept it in our community the way it was originally, but then you really tried to basically exploit it for what it was originally.
That's a Fendi. And then Nicki Minaj going broke. So she's not putting out the album anymore. She's saying that people driving her insane. They saying she got to sell her crib or sell her assets to pay off a lawsuit that she didn't respond to. It's looking spooky out there for Ma.
She gonna fuck around and end up like Wendy Williams.
Mm.
So they're gonna take everything from her.
And make her paint her to be the crazy one. Paint her.
Yeah, like it's not looking good. She's just doing too much.
Oh man. I know if we was here, talk about the Drake situation, but we're gonna keep it moving just cause, yeah. All right, we in sports. We got it moving. Like we said, we getting y'all out the paint today because brothers is tired. But we in the sports section now. Starting out with the NBA releases. You heard Spencer Dinwiddie got released today. Malcolm Brogdon retired. Russell Westbrook got signed. NBA they making moves. We about to be ready for regular season next week. What you looking out for? What's happening? What you think is going to be like the story of the first month of the season?
I think LeBron is on a farewell tour. He's just not telling anybody. He's going to play this year, but I don't know for a fact. I'm not speaking from fact. Speaking from opinion. He's going to retire within the next year or two. He's doing a lot of media pop-ups. He's never done this before. He was just with Tiana. He was on another podcast with his wife. He's just talking about his regular life. Like he's not even talking basketball. He's not even playing for the first month.
Fair. That is fair. You got sciatica. I ain't never heard of sciatica in the NBA. That's great. Thinking about everything they got going on, I've never seen that. How you feel about Westbrook going to Sacramento? What you think about that?
I think Westbrook is on a farewell tour too. He's just touching all of the teams at this point. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he'll ever win a ring.
That's a fact. That's something like I was at work saying like, yo, he's the only person I seen who they lost an inch off their jump shot and then never could. Like I don't know what happened. He used to be a mid-range monster. So the fact that he can't even shoot he's missing the whole rim on some of his shots still. It's like, come on, bro, you too good. And I think his pride won't let him accept certain roles. So he went to the spot where he know he gonna play, but they don't have nothing for him. They showed a potential lineup. They was like him, Schroeder, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Sabonis. So you're not playing no defense, and you got 1 3-point shooter out there.
Yeah, no defense. Like everybody wants the ball.
It's over.
And it's only one ball on the court. Like I don't know what you're gonna do. He is very a la Melo, like you said. Like he doesn't want to accept role, so it's very mellowish.
That's a fact. Real quick, going back to celebrity news. You saw the video about Lil Wayne talking about how he eats on the road?
Yeah, which is surprising to me. He said he doesn't. He eat his chef cooks for him. Like they stop the bus and his chef cooks for him. I guess. I mean, I saw a tweet or whatever. You do all of this drugs, but you draw the line at your food.
He said,
you can't eat a crispy chicken sandwich.
I don't eat no fast food, brother. You was doing lean. You was drinking lean for years, smoking pounds.
Exactly. What are we talking about?
I'm about to say that. I get it. The processed food industry is definitely doing a lot of people harm. You gotta draw the line somewhere. But processed fats and grease over hard drugs, I don't know, big dog. Let me see.
Yeah, give me a crispy chicken sandwich over codeine.
That's a fact. And in this economy, you know, a 4 for $4 go real far.
Exactly.
Every restaurant. You got to talk about Giannis, man. Giannis, if you didn't hear, he got his little brother a 2-way deal, which resulted in a former first-round pick being cut from the team. Ooh, Giannis. Milwaukee is bending over backwards for you, big dog. They got you
nepotism, bro.
They got you a better, younger center that does the same thing your former center did, but a little better. You got some young, hungry guys out there that's supposed to be able to score and play defense. This is your show. They want you to be on your 2018 Braun. Just for you to tell them you about to leave in February. Because we know you're going to say you want to dip. We know it's coming. I respect it. Get your brothers.
He's not going to win there again.
Get your brothers paid. But if you come to the Knicks, you better leave them niggas in Milwaukee.
Ain't no space.
I bet we already had the nonsense. We good. Alex, he's straight. We had him too. The Lakers had him. He got a ring. It's over. We good. We don't need that on this side. My son Brogdon freaking retired on us, man. Look what's happening. We could have had.
Yeah, that's the Knicks definitely looked like they had a nice bench with Brogdon.
Yo, you saw how old he looked though, because that Wizards game, it was bad. He couldn't blow past anybody.
He only 32 though, which is crazy to me.
Somebody pointed out, they said he got hurt at the end of his Celtics run and it ruined his jump shot, and then he's not fast enough anymore to blow past to get to the rim. So it was just like, was he going to stay? And he was non-guaranteed. So if he wasn't doing his thing, he'd have caught a couple 100,000 and been out. So he probably said, I'll take my earnings and my respect. I'll take it. They probably going to sign Dinwiddie, I'm assuming, or Oladipo. Let's get Vic back out here.
He got a quick free trip to Abu Dhabi though.
That's a fact. Got to play a little bit. Got to show he still got it. He gonna kill in the Big Three next year. But now we're gonna transition to football. This is more your speed. So I'm gonna step back. Mr. Football Man, do your thing. What you want to talk about?
The season's been great. The football season's been great. I can't believe that we're basically a little bit over a quarter through the season already. We almost halfway through the entire season.
Facts, man.
Else, you got the Chiefs are back. Go Chiefs.
The Jets are not.
Jets are never gonna win ever. Like, let's talk about the Jets. So the Jets were in London this past weekend playing the Broncos. And I don't know what Aaron Glenn was thinking in his coaching scheme, but who in the world in the first half, why would you not punt the ball away? He does a fake punt Everybody knew that it was coming because the whole starting offense was in with the special teams. He fakes the punt, they get the first down, and then they run out the clock. So what was it defeated the purpose? Like what kind of coaching was that? Justin Fields didn't he threw for almost negative yards. He couldn't run anywhere. He was holding the ball the whole time. So I don't know what's going on with their play calling scheme at all. Sucks for fantasy managers that were holding Justin Fields on their team. He had negative 12 points.
That's nasty. I ain't get him. I tell you that.
Who else? Giants, the other New York team. Shout out to the Giants. You know, Jackson Dart is looking killer. Scatterboo had a 3 touchdowns. They looking good. They beat the Eagles last week,
The Scatterable
which is crazy.
situation, the tweet with the line of, yo, he gonna have the best 3-year career ever. I was like, that's messed up. But it's probably true the way that man is
It's
playing.
probably true. Yeah, that boy leads with his head every time, like the crown of his head every time. So
It is
somebody
not,
needs to get him right.
and he's not like in a, I don't want to say like elite athlete, but he's not like a top 1% athlete. Like this is all hustle and grit and determination.
Yeah, that's all it is. And
Unless he
if
want
you
to
ever
become, yeah, he
been near him, like he's a small guy.
if he can become a transition to a fullback, maybe, that might prolong his career a little bit. But Jackson Dart, he's making some things happen. They shouldn't. If you really think about it, the Giants, would probably be 4-2. They probably should have beat Dallas that week 2 matchup, and they definitely should have beat New Orleans. They have 5 turnovers in 5 possessions doesn't happen too often. So you could argue they right there. Dable might have bought himself a year.
Yeah, I think Dable definitely bought himself a year. I think he's happy for Jackson Dart. I mean, you saw when Jackson Dart went out hitting the concussion protocol, he went into the tent to go get him out because Russell Wilson threw the ball into the dirt two times in a row
That
down
was
the
a
field.
horrible pass. That was like
Yeah,
I don't know. I think Russ might be cooked too. Russ might be done. All the Russes is cooked.
yeah. Russell Wilson, yeah, he's finished. Finito. All them kids he had, finito. It's over for
That's all
him.
right. He got
But
one last bag. I respect it. You got your last bag, sir. Respectfully, you got it, big dog.
other highlights, you got Lamar out, Joe Burrow out. It's a lot of injuries. A lot of injuries going on in the league, but it's been a great season so far. Fantasy's definitely been fun with the boys.
Talk about it.
Uh,
Talk about it. He not
hey,
here.
I'm in.
I just want him to know. If the last 4 weeks, every week we would have played, I'm 3-1 against this nigga. I just want him to understand. He's talking crazy.
This is true. He got a good team though.
He got a great team.
He hoarding players.
And CD coming back. So hopefully by week 10, everybody on his team. Ibuka got to come back for me, man. They hurt that hamstring, bro. I'm terrified.
Yeah, like hamstring injuries are nothing to play with. So he gonna come back. Ibuka's really good too. And Baker Mayfield looking like the MVP of the first half of the season. So
Absolutely.
he's
Absolutely.
his story's great, and I'm happy to have him with my team.
That was a good pick. I think that was my biggest fantasy lesson. You don't need to. I panicked and took Jalen Hurts. I didn't need him. I found Drake May on the waiver wire. Obviously, Jalen been cool, but Drake May has outplayed him 2 of the last 3 weeks. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I know for next year.
That's the thing about this sport. Like when it comes to fantasy, it's a lot of schemes to go in it. But football, any given Sunday, because anything can happen on any given Sunday.
Yeah, like when that man gave me 17 points, I was about to trade him for a bag of Skittles.
Hey man, I just got a good trade. Just came up with a little bag.
I don't even care. We just started our basketball drink too. So fantasy, like I said, fellas just need a little something. Ladies, y'all need something y'all can play fantasy into. I don't know what it is. Y'all could do like fantasy, real housewives or whatever. Like make it happen. Pick your housewives and get it popping. Do something.
Fantasy designer clothing.
Nah, that's expensive. Because then somehow we end up bankrolling that. And I'm not with it. That will not happen in this household. But nah. All right, y'all. We about to jump into songs of the week just because, we got to keep it a little, keep everything going the way it's supposed to. I don't even know what my song of the week is, to be honest with you. Actually, I do. I know. I was going to play another D'Angelo joint, but this record has been going crazy on TikTok. Give me 1 second to find it. Here you go. This is Can't Explain, Jermaine Reese and Girlfriend. He sampled something there. I can hear it in the background, but shout out to DDG and Platboy Max, No Dress. That was for the boy, the Sazone. But that's not what you're here for. It's time. Oh, actually, I forgot. See, he gonna yell at me because I didn't do this part right. please make sure you log on to your favorite podcast platform, wherever you get your content from, so you can enjoy the music and not hear the bleep outs when it comes, right? But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite. Slick, drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's very fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. It's brought to you by the one, the only Heart of Moisture.
This Might Not Go Well podcast is sponsored by Heart of Moisture, your most trusted distributors in all things beauty. From hair products to wellness tools and more, we provide you with access to beauty supplies from wherever you are. Follow us on all social platforms at Heart of Moisture and visit our website at heartofmoisture.com. Let us know how we can serve your community when it comes to your wellness needs. Email us at admin@heartofmoisture.com for more information. Essentials with ease.
Yes. Shout out to the Heart of Moisture girls, Princesa, as well as Wendy. We appreciate y'all. And, they doing their thing. They making sure that we're getting black health and skincare into the colleges. It's also homecoming season. So I'm going to start this off not on the docket, but I'm going to just throw this out there. Have you heard they making fun of all the 30, 40-year-olds going to homecoming? Have you seen this nonsense?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's us.
These little motherfuckers. I was never so offended. I'm like, homecoming is for us. It's for alumni. We get to come home.
That's what I was about to say. Homecoming. That's the point of homecoming, because the college students are at home already.
Like,
the point of homecoming is for alumni.
The nerve. I'm like, yo, how am I getting hated on for going to something I was invited to? You feel me? Like, that is real different. And I understand, like, outside is different. The eras are different. It's a chance to come together. Like, I ain't going front. When we was in school, I never went to a football game. So to be able to say I'm going to go back as an alumni, got a little bit of paper in the pocket, done had some life experience, got a little picnic running around. Like, it's nice to be like, yo, this is why I used to, run around and learn how to adult for fake in a controlled environment.
The fact. You ain't lying about that.
So I'm just like, shoot, I want to see how campuses change. I want to see, like, who if the folks is up there, like, yo, how's everybody doing? You don't get to, we've been lucky enough to have a pretty close, tight-knit group of friends that we still see every once in a while. So definitely shout out to everybody that's in, going from our class that's doing the thing, doing life, families, career, all of that. And you little motherfuckers that's hating, shut the fuck up. Y'all gonna be there one day too. Y'all gonna be paying bills, paying rent, making money you dreamed about, and then wonder where it all went after the 2 days after the check done cleared. So relax. Let us have this. We good. We not coming to steal your meal swipes. We not coming to, we're not coming to take your, most of us is not coming to take your women's and all of those things. That's beneath us. We good. So shout out to everybody that's attending homecomings for the right reasons. And if who knows, if you see us on a college campus, just know we went there and we just there to have a little bit of fun for a quick little getaway. Now, in typical Size Zone fashion, he has a video. I ain't even watched yet. Let's play it and see what he's trying to get us mad at.
And on top of that, you never know if you the bitch ugly as kill. That's all. When I fuck bitches,
that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yo, nah, that's fucked up. Why you?
This might be the episode.
No, and I'm gonna break it down, right? Because
was our bitch ugly as kill?
Listen to me, right?
I probably was.
Like, you have to understand, right? Me, I don't fuck to be your best body.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you try to fuck a girl to be her best body, it's gonna fuck up your head. You're gonna try to do. It's niggas out here that eating ass.
True.
Come on.
That's how they started off.
They
throw the tongue in the butt. Foreplay. Let's do it.
Foreplay.
Suck a doodle flake out, spit in her mouth.
Suck a doodle flake.
He would leave this and not be here for this dumbass video. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
so the question is
actually funny.
How do you know if you are a girl's worst body? I guess
I don't even know how I know.
If she don't call you back, I guess.
That's true. She don't call you back. But I'm with the guy. I ain't trying to be her best body, because you definitely ate your head. Now you with limp dick.
That's a fact. You trying to perform this like, oh shit, I don't got it right now. That's why we got the big three. Shout out to the big three. T-shirt still coming 7 years later. Nah, that's a fact, yo. Now that I think about it, yeah. It was always the no pressure bodies that was the easiest. I'm gonna have fun with this one. But I gotta bring my A game. Like I want you to stay around for a while, or I shouldn't even be getting this. I gotta deliver. That's when I'm like, oh shit. You want some juice? That's not. Girls don't even have to worry about that. That's the wild part too. All she gotta do is show up.
For the most part, they don't worry about that.
All she gotta do is show up and be a little moist. Yeah, boo. Hey, damn it. See? Inequalities. Take biological inequalities. I'll take it. All right, let me see what else we got on the docket for y'all today. Oh, this is funny. Are there any actors that you think you can outact? Thinking about it, we talked about the Denzel movie. You said it was ass. You know, we talked about just earlier about like movies and like Sinners and things like that, like that are considered great movies today that maybe wouldn't have gotten as much acclaim in years past. And thinking about the popular actors or people that are just in these films, right? Is there any actor that stands like, you know what? You give me 6 weeks to learn this role, I would have killed this shit better than him.
Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh, do tell. What role? Any role?
Any role. But definitely the role, I think he was at Amazon Prime when he was the military guy.
Oh, Without Remorse.
Yeah, Without Remorse. Yeah, I could out that shit.
That's fair.
Yeah, out him. He just looked good.
That's fair. And charisma gets you far. I ain't going front. I'm gonna throw a curveball. Will Smith and Concussion. That fucking accent.
You think you could do a better accent?
I think if you gave me 6 weeks to really sit down and learn the character, because niggas don't know how I sound. That's the difference, right? We know what Will Smith sound like. So the whole time, no matter how serious he was, it sounded like Will Smith doing a fake Nigerian accent. You feel me? I can get away with it. You know, I go to the, go get a little tan, get a little darker. I could pull it off. I think give me 6 weeks.
Will Smith got some bad movies. I'm not gonna lie.
Cause he plays himself. You know who else plays himself shockingly? Like they, even if they're not trying to, but they do it well 90% of the time. Denzel.
Michael B. Jordan. Oh,
that's that dude. Michael's good. Mike is good, but it's like you know what it is. Remember in Creed 3 when he called it? when I put that shit away. You want me to tell you how I feel? I was like, nigga, shut up. Like, I love that movie, but I was like, bro, come on, bro. I can't take you serious in the space right now. You Michael B. Jordan. You was never really in no group home. You can't pull from that. You like white women.
But Denzel definitely does play himself because he talks like that the way he does in the movies on a regular.
Respectfully, watching his interviews now, it's like, unless he was somebody he rock with, like he trying to drop like gems on you, you see the difference in his personality, his persona, his real life persona versus his acting persona. But it's like most of the time we getting him on a press run, so it's like we get Denzel. Like, all right, my nigga, like it's here. So I feel like,
but I wonder if that's because like he's such a good actor, he doesn't know how to turn it off.
That's fair.
So we never see the real him.
I think recently with his like transition into becoming like a pastor and things of that nature, he's starting to let his hair down a little bit more. He said it. He don't care about getting canceled. He don't care about a lot of these things. He's like, he's at he's at the end of his career. He's kind of like, I just want to be a regular person soon. I do want to see if he has an accent in Black Panther 3 though. That's what I'm looking for. Is he gonna come out there with the Wakanda forever, or is he gonna be on? All right,
he's supposed to be in Black Panther 3.
Yeah, he's in it.
Interesting. I didn't even know there was a Black Panther 3.
They're supposed to be after Secret Wars, so we about to see. And then the rumor has it that probably Damson Idris or Aldrich Hall, from what I was reading, is going to be the new Black Panther. So we gonna see. I don't know if it's gonna be T'Challa or his son, but we gonna get there.
Let's see Damson. I'll take Damson.
I'll take Damson just for the simple fact that he's younger, so he could do more with the role. I would say do the same thing. Like you could do Aldous Hodge could be King T'Chaka, and then Damson could be T'Challa. Like let it play out that way. As I'm going through the podcast DMs, I see that Kim Kardashian is selling G-strings with hair on it. Your girl pull up with that for date night. You fucking with it?
Nah, I'm good.
What's your thoughts on hair down there? How you feel about it?
I don't have I'm not crazy against it. Should be happy. I'm not crazy against it, but it's not my, it's a porn. People got kinks for that.
That's a fact.
Not my kink.
That's fair.
I poo anybody's kink. If your kink, that's your kink, bro. It's not for me.
Nah, fuck that. You like getting shit on. I'm talking. Don't tell me. And you like a little pee. You know, you like fluids. You know, you like playing Aquaman, Aqua Girl, cool. But look, if it come out the booty hole, yeah, nah. Sorry, I can't rock with you. Can't never fall asleep on your couch.
Like crazy. Getting shit on is crazy.
No, like you gotta sit there. That ain't for me. God, he boring. He ain't sent us that many fun toxic videos. I'm trying to think. What's something toxic we can lead the people off with? It's been about a good 45 minutes. What can we do to send him home happy? He got a rage bait. We could run this rage bait. Anything better come to mind?
Yeah, run the rage bait. I'm sure I could think about something.
All right, let's see. Here we go. If this for y'all, let's get the rage bait pop.
Top of that, you never know if you the bitch ugly as kill.
That shit's still funny.
That's all. When I fuck bitches,
That's fucked.
and on
Come on, B, where your rage bait at? He just sent it. There you go. Let's see.
top of that, you never.
I need to know who's right. I told my fiance that I wanted to get a headlamp to go running. He said, "What do you need a headlamp for?" And he did that whole eyebrow raise thing, all skeptical like. I said, "So I can go running because it's dark outside." He said, "I thought you've been running when it's dark. You just stay on like the well-lit paths and areas." I said, "Yeah, but I want to hit this other trail and it's not lit. And so I need a headlamp so I can see." He said, "Oh, you mean that trail that's kind of like out in the woods that doesn't have any other lights, that not a lot of other people around?" I said, "Yeah, bingo, that trail." He said, "Absolutely not." I said, "Did you just tell me no? Why?" He said, "So you want to run in the dark by yourself in the woods in a secluded area on a trail by yourself?" I said, "Well, that was the plan." I said, "No, not going to happen. Sorry." Am I overreacting, or is he just being protective, looking out for me?
I feel like fellas, we've all been there. It's not really rage bait. You just know what.
It's not rage bait. I feel like he set us up for failure. He didn't want us to be better without him.
He didn't.
Because what the fuck was that?
I'm mad. That was just girl math. She wanted to do her own thing. You realize it's stupid. You told her it was stupid. She ain't like that. You told her it was stupid, so now she mad.
But on the flip side, if he would have said, "Yeah, here's the lamp and go do whatever," she'd be pissed because why you let me go outside in the dark with this headlamp and you're not gonna protect me?
Nah, I'm disappointed in his choose one. Let me see. Let me go through the DMs real quick and see what's in here, because that disappointed me. Hold on. You should make sure when y'all hit the DMs, make sure y'all boo Mr. Sazon for that. Let me see. Nope. What's this? I'm gonna just play it random. Let's see what we got in here.
Y'all just hate Aisha Curry.
No. We hate seeing somebody that we admire
won the lottery, bro.
We hate seeing somebody that we admire get shown like it's not good enough for her. Every time.
And why is that? And why is she not allowed to say it's not for her?
But she had a choice. Nobody made her marry Steph Curry. Nobody made her have kids with Steph Curry. Nobody said, "Hey, you know what? I want to have unprotected sex with my husband and keep the kid." No, all of these were choices. So now you've made these choices because obviously you didn't want to be on your own. If you didn't want to be married, you didn't have to be. If you didn't want to go live and go be a a businesswoman, you could have went off and did that.
Well, that was our first version of Toxic Roulette. I'm gonna just throw this question out there. Damn, I forgot the question. Shit, damn, I had a great one. I'm tight now.
You old.
Yeah, nah. It's almost bedtime. Yes, here's the question: can you make a woman happy long term? Boom, there you go. There's our toxic question of the day. What you think, Tox?
I think you can make her happy long term. She just won't always be happy. But on the flip side, niggas ain't always happy.
True. That's fair.
Niggas don't complain.
Yeah, that's facts. I think that's probably the biggest reason why niggas is upset about the whole Aisha Curry thing. Because it's like, yo, man, that man gave you everything y'all said y'all want. And you still complaining. What does that say for me?
Yeah, for little old me that don't got it like Steph.
I'm about to say, Steph signing $200 million deals every week. I seen the messages and shit. Everybody, oh, yeah, man, why don't y'all go marry Steph and do blah, blah, blah. Like, okay. Okay, I'll sit there and shut the fuck up. I'm raising little light-skinned babies. Let's go. Let's get it.
It just goes to show you could have all the money in the world, if you're not happy, you're not happy.
That's a Fendi. And sometimes you want to be fulfilled. I get that, but at the same point, $200 million every 4 years, that make a nigga shut up.
That's a fact.
But we done held y'all longer than we planned. So again, we be back at full strength next week. Shout out to homecoming season. Shout out to everybody, all the October baby spooky season coming up. Get on your hay rides, go outside, go have a little fun before this daylight savings kick in. Tox, you got any messages for the people?
Nope.
He said nope. He said, I'm trying to go to bed. I agree with that. So make sure you like, subscribe, rock with us on all channels. We'll be back with y'all in 2 weeks. Y'all be great. It's your boy Slick.
It's the guy Jamie Tox.
We out of here, y'all. Takao.
Just take the beats. Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.